Hey everyone, and welcome to Just Love's Chat Space. My name is Paula, and I'm here with Judy. Hi Judy.
Hi Paula, hi everyone.
Today we're going to highlight the importance of knowing that we really are in the perfect place for our soul's evolution and for the planet's. So this is for everyone who is dealing with health issues right now, so either physically or mentally. Whether you've had a diagnosis, whether you're still searching for an answer to your systems, whether you've had an accident, whether you've been in a serious accident and you have multiple injuries, whether you're dealing with the repercussions of a serious injury, whatever is going on with you is a physical manifestation of what's emotionally, consciously or unconsciously.
Yes, that's exactly right, Paula. Everything that happens has its roots in a cause on deeper levels of our being. So we're talking here on cause and effect. Every illness and injury we suffer begins at these deeper levels. We talk about this in Reiki seminars because everything starts in the energy system of the body.
Yeah, so we're energy first and foremost.
Yes.
So when I first heard of this, it was years ago and I was living in North Queensland, and the example given was if you're walking in a rainforest and you brush up against a stinger tree, that is no accident. Everything that happens for a reason, whether we know it or not.
Yeah, I remember Auris, one of our tall grey teachers, once saying there are no accidents.
Yeah.
On one level, such things often happen if there's an imbalance in our energy field. If you're tired or stressed, for example, you're more likely to prone to injuries, illnesses and accidents. On a deeper level, there's always a learning or karma experience involved, either for you or for someone around you. So on that level, no, there are no accidents.
Yeah, and that someone around you is really good too.
Yeah.
That means like
Yes.
that, again, it's
Yes.
oneness.
Yes, exactly. It's not always you, it's sometimes it's
Yeah,
someone else.
for someone
but we're
else.
all one anyway. So.
Yeah, that's really important, that.
Yeah.
So we're being challenged in some way, shape or form, and the message that we want to deliver today, we want to share with you with so much love, empathy and compassion, is that regardless of what's going on with you, you are exactly where you're meant to be.
That's for sure. Planet Earth is a school planet, so everything's geared towards learning and growth on the spiritual level of our being. We're also being tested to see if we've taken these lessons on board. So it's a school, so we have to be tested as well. And it's actually a higher part of our own being that sets the tests, our higher self. We do tend to learn more from difficulties than we do from ease.
Yeah, that's the message. That is the message for today.
Remember the teachers at school. If you had a real gentle teacher, you tended to let things go. Whereas if you had a teacher who was strict, then you'd do your homework just in case because you didn't want to have
the hard lesson.
Get the cane or whatever.
Yeah. So we're exactly where we're meant to be being the operative word, being in it, allowing it, accepting it, not making it wrong, not trying to change it, not yearning for something different, just be in it, because by being in it, you will transmute it.
Yes, non-judgment and transmutation, that's the key here. Transmutation of energy to higher and higher frequencies. We are energy beings, and this is how we evolve.
Yeah. So don't get caught up in how or when it's going to happen. Just know that you are on track, and remember, linear time is not the same as divine time. Divine timing is not something that you have control over. It will be done when the time is right.
For sure. Everything happens at the perfect time and in the perfect place. Take the time to look back on your past and you'll see this. Things that you thought were wrong back then or in wrong timing or how does this happen, why does this happen to me now? You look back and you'll see there was a reason.
Yeah, makes sense. So anyone who's finding Earth School, as Judy says, we're in Earth School, not that easy, especially the millennials, Gen X and Gen Ys, with all of their anxieties, depression and stress. You're here on Earth because you're meant to be here. You're meant to be here. You made an agreement before you came here. You signed up for it. So bring it on. Love it all. I mean, really just look at it, Earth. It's so beautiful.
Yes, it is. I often hear people saying that they don't want to be here. They want to go home. I feel this at times, my human side of it.
Yeah.
But then I pull myself up and I think about how much I've learnt. We're here because we're meant to be here. Bottom line, feeling angry about it or depressed only makes it harder. We all have a purpose for being here, and our task is to find that purpose and follow it. You'll often hear of people having near-death experiences, and when they get over the other side, they're shown this massive task that they're supposed to carry out in this life, and this is what drives them to make the choice to come back. Because sometimes they're given a choice, do you want to go ahead or do you want to stay here? And they take the choice to come back because they see they have this task.
Yeah, we're not all privy to that, but like just sharing this is going to help people. And also like being here on earth and just like, we always say like, well, what can you do? How can you make yourself feel better? And one of the responses is always like, go for a walk in nature, like, do something outside.
Yes.
Or play with your pet,
Exactly.
because the energy that the earth is carrying is the 5D.
Exactly.
And so to be assured that, you do have that 5D energy in you, go out and connect with Mother Earth. Like go for a walk in the rainforest, go and put your feet in the sand, feel the ocean, all those sorts of things. They will make you feel better. And the reason that they make you feel better is because you're connecting with that 5D aspect of yourself.
Exactly, the higher energy.
Yeah,
for sure.
So don't make yourself wrong. You're not wrong. Relinquish any belief systems. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. All of the belief systems that say, I'm not where I want to be. I should be further along by now. I'm not worthy. I'm just wrong. I'm a waste of space. I got it wrong. You couldn't be any further, you couldn't be any more further from the truth. You came here as part of the 3 waves of volunteers that Dolores Cannon talks about in her book, The 3 Waves of Volunteers and the New Earth. You are on purpose just by being here. You're meant to be here. All of the anxiety, stress, depression, pain, confusion, anger, frustration, fatigue, deflation, disappointment, the sadness, all of it, everything that you've had enough of is for your highest self and the collective.
Yes, and the thing is many of us are here simply to lend our energy to the massive shift that Earth and humanity are going through right now. People think, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, but often we're just here to lend our energy, bottom line.
Yeah, that's interesting.
We can do that by walking our talk, by practicing patience, forbearance, unconditional love, providing empathy and compassion towards others. All these things, we're walking our talk by doing that. Massive amounts of karma are also being balanced as we move through the shift. This too has to be resolved to enable us to ascend to higher energy frequencies.
Yeah, so remember, you signed up for it, and the higher beings who are assisting what's happening on Earth right now cannot hold you in appreciation and gratitude enough for what you're doing. They are fully aware of how hard it is for you, and they have utmost respect for you coming here and putting your hand up and volunteering to shift the planet into a new Earth. What do I mean by a new Earth? A planet. Our planet Earth, where love, peace, joy and harmony reign supreme.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Planet Earth is shifting from 4th to 5th world consciousness, as has been predicted. We're moving up to the next rung on the human ladder. That's what it's all about. We need to stay in sync with our planet.
Yep. So all of the higher beings who are assisting what's happening on Earth right now cannot hold you in appreciation and gratitude enough for what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely. Because of oneness, Earth plane humanity is an intrinsic part of the whole universe. Growth and expansion of consciousness here is growth and expansion for the whole universe. We're all one.
Yeah, that's what a lot of us don't realise, that all the work that we're doing is being felt on the other levels.
Oh, so true,
Yeah.
so true. Every time someone comes through and raises their vibration, they throw a party upstairs.
That whole ripple effect of it's
Mm-hmm.
nice. It's really nice to know that.
Yeah.
Because so many people just don't know that.
Oh, absolutely.
So again, you are meant to be where you are. You're exactly where you're meant to be. And I feel inspired and enthusiastic about this because I've been talking to Judy about where I am and where I want to be and how I'm not where I want to be and how can I get to where I want to be. And she's been telling me for years that I am where I'm supposed to be. I am doing what I'm meant to be doing. And I did take on board what she was saying, but I was like, really? But what about all of the study that I've done? What about all the money I've spent on my education? What about my business that I want to build? And I'm like, well, okay, so I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I was just like, oh, I don't really know about that. Are you sure? I had so many questions around this because I guess I was coming predominantly from my 3D consciousness. Whereas now I'm so much more aware that my consciousness has expanded and I am much more aware of my choices. And I know that I'm moving through 4D and I'm dipping my toes into 5D, and I can see clearly that I'm absolutely where I'm meant to be. So what we want to do, I mean, I even asked you to ask Maris. Remember I said, can you ask Maris, am I where I'm supposed to be?
Yeah.
And you lovingly asked Maris, and guess what? You're doing what you're supposed to do. Yeah. So Judy held me in a space of love and compassion and gave me the gift of knowing that I would know in my own time. So this is what we want for you. If it doesn't quite resonate, so be it. But if it does resonate, it can give you so much freedom. It can allow you to know the freedom and peace that this information gives you. So would I choose the experiences that I'm going through? Absolutely not. But knowing that I'm in the right place and I'm doing the right thing gives me freedom. Knowing that I've taken on this experience that's uncomfortable is for my highest self and for the collective and for the planet gives me so much peace.
Hallelujah. Absolutely right. Being at peace with yourself in the here and now is the key. I was given a copy of the acceptance prayer many, many years ago, and I've gone back to it many times. Now, for those who don't know it, the acceptance prayer goes, God grant me the serenity to accept that which I cannot change, the courage to change what I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Now, in addition to these incredibly wise words, the more we come to understand, the more self-empowered we become. Because knowledge may be power, but understanding is empowerment. This in turn gives us the courage to make any necessary changes that we otherwise may not have attempted. It also enhances our wisdom to know the difference and accept situations for what they really are and whether they can be changed or not.
Oh, that's nice. So just a few little action steps to take, just little things that you can remember to help you on this journey is to let go and surrender. And I know that you've heard all of those words before, but if you can just speak this to every single cell of your body and stay in the present moment regardless of what's happening. And to do that, relax your shoulders and breathe more fully. Because when you do this, when you relax your shoulders, you disengage your sympathetic nervous system, the fight and flight, which you're pretty much walking around in all day, every day. That's what we've been programmed to do. But when you relax your shoulders and breathe more fully, you drop into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is going to instantly calm you down. So just be mindful of the breath and to slow your life down. Stay in the present moment and just meet whatever is happening in your body at that time. So that's pretty much all that we can say for this week.
We've tied that up fairly well.
Okay. So until next time, sending you all so much love,
and
hugs, blessings
from Judy and Paula.
Yeah, and we'll meet up next time. Bye.